Boonie. What's up, guys? It's Boonie the Butchin. I have a very important situation to talk about. This is something that literally grinds my gears. No, it's not feminism, okay? But that is a good idea. It's fucking cancel culture. I fucking hate cancel culture, man. I hate everything about it. Cancel culture is literally based on a bunch of fucking weenies from Weenie Hut Jr. trying to cancel people based on one mistake that they made. Now, I get if a person did something really, really fucked up, like raped a child or something, they should not be forgiven for that. Because that's so fucked up. Like, even an apology wouldn't be enough. But if somebody makes a joke or they make a video and there's like an offensive piece in it, and they apologize, acknowledge, and request that people forgive them, then what we should do is we should be able to forgive them and move forward because words have a cheaper meaning than action. But there are still people out there who believe in this cancel culture thing and believe that we should cancel these people of influence or people in general that make mistakes based on something that they have done that they may not have known was harmful towards or offensive for other people. Now, the reason why cancel culture sucks is it's because it's entirely opinion based. It's basically my opinion is right, and if you don't believe in my opinion, then you are wrong and you should be held accountable for that. Somebody should not lose their job because they believe in something. That's the dumbest fucking thing ever, right? We've seen it with the James Charles case where Tati came out of nowhere, said a bunch of shit, started talking shit about James Charles, and then he lost 2 million followers in one day, fucking ruined his career for like a day or a week or so. And then afterwards, when he was able to address the situation, everybody realized that, James Charles was probably not a bad person in the situation and he was able to redeem himself there. That's a literal example of what cancel culture had done to an individual and how stupid it is because everyone's just believing everything they fucking see on the internet from someone. It must be credible. Cancel culture is the dumbest idea of this era. Now let me tell you why. It's literally ruining comedy. It's ruining entertainment as a whole. People are scared shitless to say something on video or in their comedy skits because they don't want to become canceled and lose the opportunity to be featured in certain shows or have other opportunities at hand later on in the future. They don't want to be canceled for these things. So what they do is they refrain from making jokes in the dark humor manner or in other sorts of contexts to avoid offending other people. And want to know what the dumbest fucking thing is? When somebody apologizes and acknowledges that they made a mistake and they shouldn't have done it, cancel culture people still going after those individuals for doing that. Can you guys even fucking understand that or comprehend it? There's this whole KSI and Fundy situation that just recently happened where KSI and Fundy hopped on a stream. They were doing some dark humor jokes, saying some sensitive things about child molestation and other areas. I think there was something mentioned about transgenders and all that stuff, right? And, I just said the T word. Anyways, they were making dark humor jokes, right? And dark humor is actually based on making jokes about sensitive topics. So if any of you cancel culture people can't understand that, I'll put a fucking link to the definition in the description below. Have a look at that, educate yourself, and you might become a little smarter out of it. Anyways, after they made these jokes, people were tweeting them like crazy afterwards, talking about cancel them, unfollow them. They were sending them death threats. That's not a way you educate somebody on a certain topic. The way you do so is to educate them, is to let them know that this is something that could be insensitive and that they should be careful about what they say when they're talking about such topics. But in this context, they were saying it in a way of dark humor. That doesn't necessarily mean that KSI or Fundy were fucking child molesters just because they made jokes about it. That's not how it works. If you molest a child, that makes you a child molester. Not making a joke about it, that just makes you somebody who made a dark humor joke about a sensitive topic because that's what you do in dark humor. Anyways, there was also this other situation with Jimmy Fallon. He did it was a little fucked up, but he did blackface, right? Like around 20 years ago, basically impersonating Chris Rock. But he apologized for it. He acknowledged it in a tweet, and he said that he wouldn't do it again. And there's still fucking cancel culture crackheads going crazy about how, what you did was insensitive and racist. You must be a racist. You can't label him a racist because of that one single mistake that he made in his life. And I'm sure that in your lives, you cancel culture pricks, just think about it like this. In your life, you have probably made similar mistakes. You have probably said something racist as a joke to a friend of yours about someone else, or something that could deeply offend someone based on their appearance as a joke to someone else as well. You have definitely done those things. Even if you haven't been directly racist towards somebody, you have made racist jokes before, and you have said jokes about sensitive topics before. It's just that these influencers and celebrities have a hard time just because of their level of influence. As long as they apologize though, it's okay. We should all be able to move on. And if you're a cancel culture individual, just delete your accounts on everything, okay? Because you're always gonna get offended by something. And you're ruining it for the rest of us. You're ruining comedy, you're ruining fucking entertainment. I'm trying to enjoy some dark humor. Now I'm not gonna be able to because all these people are trying to cancel this one individual for making a fucking joke. I wanna hear the joke. It's fucking funny. Not everything has to be offensive. Not every context is meant to be offensive. You gotta fucking comprehend that, man. Alright, so any of you cancel culture individuals, the only thing you should take away from this video is to delete your account and stop going on any social media or any entertainment platform. Okay? Because I wanna be able to enjoy comedy. I wanna be able to enjoy videos and entertainment. But you're ruining it for us. So just fuck off.